A demo of the integration between Indico and the Guidewire PolicyCenter. The way it works today, a user would likely receive an email requesting a new policy submission. They would have some information in the body of the email, some information in the attachments, and they would effectively wind up likely copy and pasting the first component of this, the named insured, going over into PolicyCenter, creating a new account for PolicyCenter, adding that new account, and then going back and forth between the email and PolicyCenter to go through and add all of the data that was required for that account. Instead, what Indico has done is we've created a workflow to listen on that particular inbox, so that's listening on the PolicyCenter folder within my Outlook inbox. And we've trained a model to look for approximately 15 different fields from within the body of the email, as well as each of the attachments, so that we can create a submission profile for a new policy for that company name. Now, what it will look like in the Indico platform is that you'll see we've identified fields in these models, such as the named insured and the primary address, but also of interest, you'll see that we're pulling out coverage details from the submission slip. So we'll see a property damage coverage limit, as well as a fine arts limit and deductible information as well. And then also looking into the schedule of values to find additional location details, things like year built and the number of stories. So now, instead of going into Guidewire and having to type each of those things in, we'll actually be able to go in and we'll search for that company name. We don't want to search on that account number. We'll actually search for a company name, so T Wild Cakes and Candies. And what we'll do is we'll search here. You'll see that it's created an account for this, so we can actually go into this account. So it's set up that account with the information from the body of the email, but it's also started a new policy transaction. And what we'll see in this policy transaction is that it's already started to set up a Go Commercial Property line policy for this customer. Well, you'll see that we've identified some of the risk details. If we scroll down a little bit, you'll see we've grabbed that fine arts limit. If we look up further at the risk objects, you'll see that we've added the additional location, and it's a new location, and we can see that that risk object has particular details in it that were pulled from that schedule of values. So we'll see the office, the year it was built, the number of stories. Now, this is a reference implementation, so those are the things that we've selected. Obviously, you could extend the integration gateway to include more details, as well as things like loss history reports in different coverage types. But that's all configurable based on the integration gateway and a combination of the Indico models. Now, this is effectively ready for pricing, and the underwriter can go forward and make that decision on what they're going to do with the submission and convert it into a policy that can then be bound.